right. Uh, Hi everyone. Welcome. Um, Today is May 1st. This is the Of Skin and Spokes stream. I like to start with giving a visual description of myself. I'm Shay. I am a white skinned, non binary, trans mask ish human in their mid 30s. I have curly brown hair. It's longer on the top and very short on the sides. I'm wearing headphones today, so you can see just the top that spills through my headphones. As usual, I'm wearing a black tank top and I am in front of a medium gray background. Um, yeah. How are people doing? How are their weeks going? I don't know if anyone's watching with us live, but I figure I'll ask anyway. How has my week been? My week has been okay. It's been rough. They're doing, oh, someone says hi. Hello. Hello. Um, they're doing fire alarm testing in our building this week, and so it is the second day in a row that we have been woken up entirely too early to blaring fire alarms that just keep going for hours and hours and hours. Um, it's not good. It's not fun. I do not like it. I'm ready for it to be done. Um, but other than that, work stuff is going well. I'm excited about stuff that's going on there. Um, Projects are coming together, plans are happening. It's very exciting. Uh, yeah, so that's how I am. I'm excited for Sunday's episode this week. I kind of have spent some time this week really thinking about what am I doing? What is this channel for? Uh, where are we going from here? And so on Sunday, we're going to be talking a little bit more about that, specifically from the perspective of disability and personhood. Uh, it'll all relate. We'll get really into it on Sunday, and it'll all relate. But today, we are going to try doing some gaming for the first time. This may end spectacularly badly. I have no idea. We're going to give it a try. We're not playing the game that I thought we were going to play. I had wanted to play the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood as the first game that we tried to stream, but I do not have the thing yet to be able to play it directly from the Switch, and the PC version is only for Windows. So until I get that sorted out so that we can play it off of my Switch or dual boot Windows or do something silly like that, we're going to have to play something that is not Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. So I picked Night in the Woods, and that's what we're going to be playing today. Um, I'll talk a little bit about it and then I'll switch to the screen for Night in the Woods, and then we'll get going and we'll see how much I do badly hosting actual gaming on Twitch. We'll see. It could be great. It could be fantastic. I'm just really nervous about trying to navigate this game with the keyboard. It's hard enough with a controller, and yeah, so we'll see. But Night in the Woods is this really cool adventure platformer game. The main character is both queer and disabled, which right up my alley, makes me very pleased and happy. I won't really give spoilers about their disability because it comes out in bits and pieces along the way through the game. It's one of the things that gets revealed. But yes, queer disabled video games. It takes place in this like small town. The main character's name is May, and they're just back after college. They're coming home, and some stuff is afoot. So we're gonna get into that together. All right, I will transition into the thing. Let's see. Hey, hey! It seems like it did the thing. All right. So, this is not just an experiment in can I stream. This is also an experiment in how do I audio describe and play games at the same time, which was part of why I wanted to start with a slightly easier game. I have lost the chat. Where did you go, chat? Come back. Okay. I can see the chat. If I put it in a different window, will it disappear when I click on the game? It will disappear if I click on the game. Okay, let me close a couple of windows, and then I will be able to see the chat while I play the game. Hopefully. Yes, the stream should be telling you all to add captions because I put a reminder in the chat to tell people to turn on the captions. It shouldn't be a error message for the captions. That being said, the captions are not picking up the captions. Okay. What? I'm going to come back out of this for a second. I want to solve a couple of problems. Yes, it's not showing captions. Okay. I can't see when people are putting chats in, so I'm going to open Twitch on my phone so that I can hopefully see the captions. Haha, or the chat. There we go. Okay. Open the app to chat. Okay, fine. Open the app. Just, wow, this is going to take a minute. Okay, it's not showing the captions. Let's solve that problem. Let's try rebooting the caption page. Okay, now how do I see the chat? Stream Manager. Skip tutorial. Okay, there we go. Now I have the chat up on my phone. That's good. So now I can see the chat. Now we are resetting the captions. As soon as it lets me click to start them, we will restart them. That's weird. It is not letting me. Hold on. Okay. Dashboard. Selected language. It's just bizarrely not letting me turn them on, which is weird. Twitch extension captions are on. So click to start captions. It's just not letting me click on them. I don't know why it's not working. That being said, there is a second captioning tool that we can try and use, and we can try and see if cloud captioning is working. Nope, cloud captioning doesn't want to work for me today either. I don't know why this is not working, but I think that I'm just going to keep going without it and troubleshoot it afterwards, because otherwise I will probably sit here for the rest of the time just getting stuck on trying to solve that one problem. So let's pull the game up. No, it's not the window thing that it was last time. I fixed that problem. This time it is the interface for the captioning in and of itself will not let me turn it on, and I'm not sure why. It might be that I have to turn it on before I start the stream, something like that. So, and I don't want to have to deal with restarting the stream to get it going. All right, so we are going to play some Night in the Woods. The joys of cranky software. Yes, the joys of cranky software. All right, reading things aloud. In the year Granddad died, you have two options here. You have either we had the worst flood since 1998, or the highway extension came. I'm going to go for the highway extension. The road through Possum Springs had been the only way to the state park. The highway took the traffic, but gave us Donut Wolf. Granddad left me an apple crate of books. He loved ghost stories and quoted them to himself in the hospital bed. Fool Injection says streaming is hard. From the times I tried it, it took a lot of messing about. It does. And like this is the first time that I've been like confident enough in what I'm doing to even try and run a game and stream at the same time. So it's like it feels positive movement wise, and I'll take the pieces that are not working and solve them incrementally. It's going to take time before it's everything that I want it to be, and that's okay because learning is a thing, and learning publicly happens sometimes. So we have a few options here. We have they feared death, in their wings, in their trees. They went looking for the gods. Feeling like they feared death. So they ate the young. That's stark. On his last day, he sat up suddenly and stared bug-eyed through the window at the old parking lots, at the old empty mill. Those are options. Let's go with the mill. That seems like a more fun picture. Windows half busted out. He turned to my dad, eyes still wide. This house is haunted, he said, and died. In a town where clearly nothing ominous ever happens. This graphic is a little like coach bus or city bus moving through a black space. Now we have opened up into, this is the bus terminal. And you can now see that May is a little cat character, like a black cat. They have red eyes and an orange shirt that has like a 0 sign on it. Yeah, and that's May. To their left, nope, to their right, they've got a vending machine, and they're in front of a wall hanging that reads Historic Possum Springs, established 1795. And May says, well, this is great. I mean, I didn't expect a party or anything, but I figured someone would be here. ... Welcome home, May. And now we get to explore. An eye has popped up. Wow, when did they put this up? Possum Springs has never looked more falsely advertised. There's a payphone. Let's check out the payphone. It must be such a relief to payphone companies that Possum Springs gets zero cell reception. It'd be cool to call my parents. But some jerkhole took the time to actually rip it off. Who steals a phone? And then the vending machine. Fiasco Fox, you are too dreamy. All right, let's see what else there is to see. We come towards a desk that has a TV playing behind it, which is this horrible sound. Welcome back to Garbo and Malloy. What's in the news today, Malloy? Markets were up today. Way up. I'm looking at a chart and it's pretty impressive. The economy added 15,000 jobs, mostly in the chart sector, which is notoriously recession-proof. It's like they were worried about capitalism or something. Oh my, Garbo, we got a little political there. Gotta get political every now and then. I went on one of those internet dates last week. Oh? Yeah, the internet is a truly giving lover. Okay. That's... Hey, any lovely ladies out there looking for an eligible bachelor? It just keeps going. Get in touch. And I'll let you know if I find one. Oh boy, I think we're gonna keep going. That was enlightening. All right, there's a janitor, and he's kind of drilling something. Let's see what he has to say. Excuse me, but where is everybody? It's 10:45. It's closed. Not a lot of folks getting off the last bus to Possum Springs these days. Just you. And then we have some dialogue options here. We have, isn't there supposed to be someone at the desk? Or we have, so, are you the janitor or something? I'm going to go with, are you the janitor? Looks that way. What do you do? I fix this door. That's it? Nope. What else do you do? Can I squeeze past you? Nope. Just broke the damn thing. When do you think it might be done? Right after you go grab me a Fiascola from the machine. Am I paying for this? I always rig it when I'm here after hours. Nice. Free isn't free? Free isn't no one's here to say otherwise. All right. Back to the soda machine we go. I love May's, like, run. What the? They have lime fiasco and he wants a fiascola? That's just a waste. Fool injection. You can't beat the great low price of free. Absolutely not. Okay, just gotta grab it. But I mean, I feel like in games, nothing is ever, like, truly free. Oh. Grabbity grab. Hooray. We did the grabby grabs. Okay. Back we go. Like, it's not really free. You had to go do the fetching and giving it to the dude. One free ass cola. And he drills a hole into the bottom of it, sticks his beak into it, drinks it, and then says, yummers. So what are you doing here? I live here. Well, lived here. Huh, strange. When do you think that door's gonna be finished? Now. Goodbye. And he walks out the door, leaves us in the dark, and May's like, bye. And now we follow through the exit. Now we are outside the bus station. It is dark and ominous, and we have street lights. Oh, and dialogue boxes. Well, I'm right outside town. Mom and Dad, nowhere to be found. Dark and cold. Guess I'm walking. Alone. Yup. Gotta get home. Parents don't even bother to come and get you. Off to a great start. The bus station is maybe the newest thing in Possum Springs. Guess they got state funding or something. It makes a good first or last impression, I suppose. If not for the abandoned glass factory back there. Not getting rid of that anytime soon. It's a very loud train sound of a train going behind us. Wow. I didn't realize how much I missed the sound of that train. I used to hear it in my bed at night. During the winter when the leaves were down. Big nostalgia for coming home. In the home where everything's the same, but also very different. Well, I guess I'm gonna hike through the woods. Nothing sounds ominous about that plan. Through the woods is home. My bed. And my negligent parents. Off we go into the woods. The loading screen is now a cat running. Alright, we are on the edge of the woods. They are creepy dark woods, mostly in shades of black and blue. And we kind of fall our way. Hold on. Down. And now we're at the bottom. Ugh, this is some dank nature. Dank nature and garbage. There used to be an old sawmill around here, I think. I mean, the park up there is called Sawmill Park. Looks like they lost a log load at some point, with like plastic bags hanging off the trees. Sigh. Gonna have to climb this, I guess. Which means that now I have to figure out what button combination makes us jump. Ha ha ha. Oh, X. X makes us jump. There we go. Okay, we can jump with X. Oh, that's jumping, not moving. Where are we jumping onto? I forget quite. Ah, we can go on here. Not that way. Oh, this one might be one where we have to do the, like, jump up it thing. I am so bad at jumping on games. But this one's also, like, not clear about where you're jumping onto from here. Go. Like, can we not jump onto this beam that's right here? No. Whee! We'll fall down to the beginning again. No jumps for me. No, I just can't figure out where I'm jumping to, and I'm annoyed. Like, because it would kind of make sense to, like, jump onto the black tree that's in front here, or the curved one that's behind. Like, can anyone see where we're meant to be jumping onto? Whee! Yeah, it is not giving me a good idea of where to jump at all. I don't know what I'm missing. I thought the annoying jump came after this. I don't even know. I don't remember getting stuck here before. The annoying jump was the one by the school. Whee! Dun dun dun. This is going to be a pretty boring stream if I can't figure out where we're going. We can just sit here for the next 30 minutes while I jump aimlessly at things. Do we need to use the limb on the right as this? I don't know. That was sort of what I was wondering. Oh, yes. That is exactly what I needed to do. I needed to jump on it until it broke. Oh my god, says May. That was dangerous. I could have died. That was amazing. May's a little bit complicated. I am not going to die in this hole. Yes, I needed to be a chaos goblin. That is very May, and I was not expecting that to happen. That was definitely not the way that I thought that that was going to end either, but I'm glad that I'm no longer jumping aimlessly for forever and ever, and that there is now a sensible path. Oh no. Okay, sensible path does not mean that I can jump suddenly. Wait, what? Why did you do that to me? That was mean. There we go. All right, we have climbed out of the valley. We survived the valley. Check us out. And now we are at the edge of a factory. Wow, I haven't been here in maybe 10 years. And apparently no one else has. Down we go. There are strangely ominous numbered posts here. And a wooden structure. Oh, what does the thing say? Get back. I don't know what they were going for here. Some sort of boat castle? Most of it's gone now. Just a thing for weird animals to eat and have babies in. Maze optimism is phenomenal. Okay. Oh, it was X that was jumping. Ahoy! Looks like the ladder's gone. If I could just get to the top of this thing. Ugh. I could never make it up onto that tree when I was a kid. The number logs mocked me. The logs and the other kids. Let me see if I can visualize this. Can't stop running while I do this. Not even for a second. Gotta have enough momentum. I think I can do it. Run and jump, jump, jump. All right. That is not how you do that. Wait, what? Go back. Aha. Okay. The fiddly jumping in this game definitely made me want to cry several times the first time I played it. I jumped so high, I jumped over the edge. Lest anyone mistakenly think that I am actually good at gaming. Ah, we fell. I feel like I did eventually figure out a faster way to get up, but it's weird without the controller. Oh, so close. Where are you going? Oh, that's the wrong button. And this is why more games need accessibility buttons, so that we don't get stuck in this loop for forever. I think that this is like the hardest part about this game for me, is that the narrative is so beautiful and so much of it is not nearly this clunky, but there's like really pivotal moments like this one, where you just get stuck in them for a really long time. And there's no like story benefit to doing what we're about to do. It sort of sets the tone a little bit for some of the transportation mechanisms in the game, but it's not necessary to get them all down right away. All right. I probably... Also, like, I can't I feel like there's, like, a shortcut to getting back on the boat that I can't remember. And that you don't have to go all the way past it every single time. I wonder... Okay, I'm gonna try one thing. While people are just watching me aimlessly jump terribly, do people want to talk about how their weeks have been and what they're up to and things that they're excited about? While I randomly push buttons in the hopes of eventually getting unstuck. Okay. Ah, wait, what? That was bad. Wheelam says, I've been having a pretty bad week. Double infection plus migraine and fire alarm testing has been a hellish combo. Yes. Boo to the fire alarm. Death to the fire alarm. Then they also add, but the weather is finally properly nice. It has been nicer. It's been nice to have it be nicer. Yes! I got my triple jump. Now I just have to not fall to make it over to here. It's only been 2 years since I lived here. Not in this playground. Possum Springs, I mean. Oh, we've got Fool in Fool Injection says that really sucks, Wheelam. I've been working this week. I have a shift in work tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it. And then Wheelam says, on the tree, hooray. Yes, I'm very pleased to be on the tree. This is all getting jumbled. I should write it down. Oh, look, we have our notebook. And our notebook is really melodramatic because it's like R.I.P. Granddad with a heart at the beginning. And then May's got like a crying eye in the corner and driving a ship with a turret and a fish sort of flying into the turret. And then there's a jellyfish at the bottom with a hat and a mustache that says, your parents forgot you, with Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, and an exclamation mark. And Fool Injection adds, I say tomorrow. It's actually today, as it's 12:41 a.m. here. All right. Oh. Oh, I have controls and options. Look at that. I could change my keyboard mapping, but that's not a big deal. Okay, back. I don't need my options. All right, how do I get rid of this? No, that's not how I get rid of this. V is how we get rid of the notebook. Wheelam says, oof, not at work for obvious reasons, but as a former PhD, it was all over the schedule because it was based on equipment schedules, and that included some 20-hour ones. All right, from here, we jump up. No, I just jumped down. Down was the wrong way to jump. Now we have to do all of that all over again. No. Oh, back on the loop. Fool Injection says, oh, that's rough. I definitely feel like I win like so many of the like awards for what is the longest gameplay of the first introduction tutorial chapter. I feel like that is my gaming legacy, to be the one that you didn't even try to jump. Wheelam says it was a big reason I didn't do a postdoc. I wanted regular hours where sleeping was possible. Sleep is important, especially as disabled people. Like, predictable sleep, it's a thing. Whee. Okay, I hit X. Why didn't you jump? Wheelam says, where are you at? That it's nearly 1 a.m. I'm in Ontario, Canada. 1 a.m. is UK time. Because 7 is midnight. Glasgow, Scotland. Okay, I hit X. Why do you hate me? This is where someone's going to be like, it's because jumping is actually why. That would just be how it goes. Jump. Ah, I understand. You have to hit X and the direction button at the same time. It's slightly different than with a joystick. That's part of why it's not doing what I expect it to do. Do. Okay, why didn't you jump? You could have jumped for me, May. You really could have. Wheelam says, nice, never been, but would love to someday. Agreed. One day, I will make it over to that side of the pond, and much chaos will ensue. I also find it annoying that you can't jump onto that, like, block that's right under there and be like, you're really struggling. I think that more games need a, like, you're really struggling. Can we, like, give you some extra blocks or something to make it easier sort of option? Like, if you fail to do the thing 20 times, we can assume that maybe this is just challenging for you. Food Injection says, you would be most welcome, made most welcome for sure. I visited Ontario almost 20 years ago. I loved every minute of it. No. But yeah, it is my firm belief that more games need a, like, you've been doing this enough times that we understand that you're struggling with this part, and at this point, ugh, how do you make the thing go away? Boo bots. Hold on, I will deal with the bot from in here and get rid of yes, I want my mod settings. I'd like to not pin this message. What I would actually like to do, oh, delete message. There we go. There we go. I deleted it. Okay, spam is gone. Back to trying to jump on things. It would help if I hit the right buttons when I jump on things. Though that was our channel's first spam message. I guess we're, like, making it. Oh, Willem said, nice, I'm from Southern Ontario, and it has so much range in terms of places to go and things to do. It's true. So long as you don't want to jump on to buildings in a playground. Though, to be fair, Possum Springs is definitely not in Southern Ontario, so maybe that's less of a concern. We have some fun playgrounds to climb, even some ship ones. There's actually a really neat ship playground in Toronto, in Amos Waits Park. It's even partially accessible. You can get your wheelchair onto part of it. Unlike this setup, which is not very accessible even to May, who is a fantastic jumper. Oh, and then Wheelam says, and there's the plain one at Downsview, which also has a nice balance of hills. Downsview Park is fun. I like Downsview Park. I like the fact that it has both a pond and a lake, and that both of them are not necessarily what you would think that they like should be. Fuel Injection says, I spent most of my time around Kitchener and Toronto, went to Hamilton too, which was amusing as there's a Hamilton here as well. Fuel Injection, have you ever seen there's a meme of like too broke to go to Europe, just like drive around southern Ontario instead, because there's like a Paris, Ontario and a London, Ontario, and like I can't even, Stratford is in Ontario. Like half of the names of southern Ontario towns and cities are ripoffs of European towns and cities. So someone actually made like a road trip meme. Kitchener, yes. Whalum adds. And Whalum also adds, ironically, I was born in Hamilton. But yeah, you show that meme to anyone who actually like lives in Europe, and they're just like, no, no, that is not how it is. Oh, we have a Simcoe. I think there's a Simcoe in both. No, that was... If I don't get to the top of this by the time we get to the next stream, I will, or by the time it's time to end the stream, I will get onto the wire for the next time we play this game, and people will not have to painfully watch me try to jump and jump and jump and jump until I get it. It was like this the first time I played too. I think I got stuck here for like an hour or 90 minutes just trying to get this jump. And there's only a few places in the game where you need it too, which makes it so frustrating that you just get stuck here. Because like, yes, in the later game, there are a few places where you do actually have to figure out how to do it. And there are Easter eggs too. But like, it's okay. They don't affect the gameplay if you can't do this skill. No, that was not a jump. I keep hitting a different button instead of the X, and that's a thing. Fuel Injection says, yeah, there are so many recognizable names to me. The town I grew up in here is Airdrie. There's an Airdrie in Alberta. Sadly, I never got to visit it when I was in Canada, though. Yup. There's also like a small town called Ayr here. Oh, that one was close. All the more reason for you to come back. Like, there's just been more and more reasons for you to make your way back to Canada. We are all for the cool people coming to visit. That was not at all close to what it needed to be. In all honesty, though, like, I am actually impressed with myself because it is not easy to switch from doing it with a controller to doing it on the keyboard. And I almost did not stream tonight because there were so many things going wrong with the way that I was trying to get it set up. So, even though we are having some trouble actually getting the controls to do what they should be doing, I'm impressed that it hasn't just been a full 60 minutes of me fighting with the technology. We'll linked to a Wikipedia page of towns in Canada with an English name, and the list is apparently way longer than they thought. Disabled, and we can talk about geography. Ha! And I got up here. My uncle lives, Willem says, my uncle lives in Ontario, Gravenhurst. Gravenhurst. Hey, look! We're on the wire. We did it. See, I didn't take a whole hour to get through it this time. That's great. I'm very proud. And we fall down on the ground, and the first thing Wheelam says this time. The first thing that happens to us when we fall down on the ground is a police officer cat appears on the other side of the fence that says, "Do not enter," on the side that we just came from, and shines their flashlight on May and says, "Hello, May. Been a while." If that's not ominous. Dun dun dun. And then May says, "Hey, what are you doing out here? Nothing better to do?" May does not support their local police, or any police, really. The cop says, "I was out here doing my rounds and saw you in the very off-limits playground." So? Get in the car, May. No. You want to spend your first night back in jail, May? May says, no. And now we come to our house. And our dad is sitting on the couch. He is wearing glasses. He's a light gray cat. May walks right up to him and says, "Hey, remember me?" And he says, "Ah! May, you gave me a heart attack." "Good. What are you doing?" "Oh. May, honey, we thought you were coming tomorrow night." "You thought wrong." "How did you get here?" "I walked until I got arrested. By Aunt Mall Cop. The cop is her aunt." Fool Injection says that list is comprehensive and just indicative of how much the English sailed around the world and claimed a bunch of stuff. And or sent their exiles here. "Oh, did you say hi to Molly for me?" "No. I say hi for no one." May is very much their own person. Wheelam says, "Woo woo, colonization." F the cops. There we go. From the lips of May themselves. F the cops. I'm going to bed. Is my bed still here? Or are we waiting for tomorrow night for that too? Ah, May. So good to hear that voice again. Good night. All right. And we'll take May up to bed. And that is probably... Yeah, we'll take May up to bed. Well, first we'll do the one thing in here first, because there's some... Oh, that's... No. Don't go downstairs. Can we do any of the things here? No, we can't look at the bookshelf tonight. But what we might be able to do tonight is... Oh, we can look at the cuckoo clock. Fool Injection says, could have been worse. They sent their criminals to Australia. And Wheelam says, true, but there was also French felons sent here too. And I feel like a lot of people were put in positions where they might not have been formally charged, but they were strongly encouraged to leave or else get charged. So they may not have been officially deemed criminals, but encouraged to seek greener grounds and new starts. There are a few things hanging around from here from the old country. This clock, the trunk in the storage room, and whatever is buried under the house after the cement incident. That sounds great. And then, can we get into the storage closet? Yes, we can. Storage closet. Ugh. Since when is the crawl space all jammed up? Wonder if Dad could move them. The crawl space. Food injection says, I did get to go to Montreal when I was in Canada. Went on a big road trip from Kitchener to there. Speaking of the French part. Yeah, that's a decent drive because it's like 6 hours from Toronto. So from Kitchener, depending on traffic, you'd be looking at like 7, 8 hours, depending on how much of the Toronto traffic you got stuck in. Because depending on time of day, it's really heavy traffic all the way from there out to like Port Perry. Willem says nice. That is also some good scenery. All right, we are in bed. There we go. We are in bed. Oh, there's a whole dream sequence thing. The dreams are important, though. We will. Oh, there might not be a dream sequence tonight. I think the first night there is not a dream sequence. And we just wake up. Yes. All right. All right. Well, we will leave that there. I just have to find my mouse again. Where are you, mouse? There you are. Okay. Here is my mouse. Let's... Come on. There we go. Hooray. We did the thing. Yes. Fool Injection says, yeah, the drive was about that long. Here it's the equivalent of driving from Glasgow to London, England. Yep, that sounds about right. And here we don't even consider that a far distance for what you can travel in Canada. It's a thing. Willem says, wow, European distances are wild. Yes, they are. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining me on tonight's stream and on this experimental how do we make gaming go. This has been a lot of fun. We'll probably keep doing like more casual like Wednesday night gaming streams because I don't have to think too much about them. And we'll be back on Sunday for more of a talking stream about come on brain, what did I just say? Talking about personhood and disabilities, which is very exciting. And about the never-ending quest to actually be seen as a full human person when you're a disabled person. And that shouldn't be radical, and yet it is. So that's where we're going. And I'll just read out the rest of the chat and then cut you folks off. Fool Injection says, oh yeah, you can go coast to coast in Scotland in like 3 or 4 hours. And Willem says, nice, that reminds me of Cape Breton on the East Coast here. Absolutely. All right. Thank you very much, and I'm excited to do this again, and I'll see folks on Sunday and next Wednesday, and pay attention to Instagram, because that is where I let people know what's going on, and what we're doing, and what the topic is, and all of that really fun stuff. All right, have a good night, everybody. Talk soon.